Nutrition is really tough for any discipline of cycling, but it's especially hard in cyclocross because the effort is so short, so fast, so hard. Everything in your stomach has to be digesting and absorbing properly, or else you're going to get what people refer to as cross gut, which is basically where things are hanging around in your stomach, not digesting and giving you a tummy ache or worse. I've tried a lot of things throughout the years relating to cyclocross nutrition, and this is the first year that I have not had a single instance where I was either bonking or I had eaten too much. I felt dialed this whole year. So today is my last local race of the year. I wanted to kind of run through the time I'm eating and then what I'm after out of eating. So this is a double serving of Aldi oatmeal. I'm using 2 packets of the Aldi instant maple spice oatmeal, 300 calories and 62 grams of carbs for this serving. So really what I'm after, especially on a cyclocross day, is a bunch of carbs and not much of anything else. I don't want a lot of fat because that's going to take a long time to break down on race day. Don't want a ton of fiber either, so not a lot of like vegetables or anything. I am having a few raspberries and blackberries with this, and I've got a banana cut up in the oatmeal. Also having some Domestique coffee. I almost always, even when it's a cold, dreary day like today, I almost always cold brew the coffee, go ahead and grind the beans, let it brew overnight, and then I press that in the morning. Basically, that's just it helps me get out of bed if I know I've got coffee made already and all I gotta do is push the plunger down and pour it rather than having to grind beans, heat up water. I can go ahead and start sipping coffee while I'm making the rest of my breakfast. Now I'm sitting here watching Antwerp, gonna eat this and then get the car packed up and head to the race. My race starts at 1 p.m. It is now closing in on 11. I'm gonna have just this toasted bagel with a little bit of salmon lox on it. I don't eat a ton of fish and meat. I'm also not like fully vegan. This is a good application for some salmon lox. It's really simple. I don't have to cook it, and it is a little bit of protein on there, but the main thing is that I want the carbs, like 30 or 40 grams of carbs in this plain bagel. So I'm gonna slam that down, and then I got 2 hours and a little bit of change to get that digested. I will be sipping on this bottle. I've got 1 scoop of the grapefruit Torq mix in here. Oh, we got a race coming by here. Yeah, Cade, go! Nice pass, go, go, go! But yeah, so I've got 1 scoop of grapefruit Torq mix in here. I'm gonna be sipping on this until the race starts just to stay hydrated. Now, most of your hydration has to be done in the days leading up to the race. If you're trying to hydrate on race day, it's too late. Your body can't absorb water that quickly, but I'm just gonna stay topped up both with water and with carbs with a little bit of this grapefruit hydration mix from Torq. Yeah, looking good, guys. Nice, Lackey. Keep it up. Pre-ride is done. It rained like torrentially yesterday, so the course, the low-lying part is insanely muddy, and a lot of people are trying to ride it. I think I'm gonna run it. I think that'll be faster. But back to nutrition. 10-15 minutes out from the race, I'm going to do one of these Torq gels. Torq does sponsor the team, but these have been my favorite gels I've ever used, especially for cross. Some gels, heavier stuff, has made my stomach feel, I get that cross gut where I feel like I've got a brick in my stomach mid-race. And then I'd used SIS gels. That's what Pidcock's been taking mid-race during cyclocross this year. And I like those, but the taste is not great. To me, those are like slurping some like watered down Jello or something. So I don't love those. So today I'm gonna do a strawberry yogurt just because that's what I got on me, but I have been doing the ones with caffeine. The banana coffee caffeine flavor is my go-to. Yeah, Crane. Yeah. Yeah, Crane. Get all this. I feel like I could just let it dry and then like crack it and peel it off.
Man's open first place, Jonathan Crane.
That was a proper muddy cyclocross race. About half the course was kind of low-lying and a ton of mud, so look at my bike. I feel like you're not getting the full picture of how muddy this is, but my legs are fully caked. It's always important after the race to start getting some nutrition in and building back up everything you depleted. I'm doing a naked smoothie. Maybe not the best thing, but it's got 55 grams of carbs and 30 grams of protein, building back up any muscles that I broke down, replacing 370 calories also of liquid. So it's really easy to get down even when your stomach is turning after a race. But thanks to the Torq gel, my stomach is not turning. I guess I should mention I won the race, undefeated in the Alabama series. I got out front pretty early in the first lap, and then guys were getting caught up on each other in some of the slimy stuff, and I had a clean line in front of me. I tried to just kind of like Sven line it, take the outside where there was still a little bit of grass, a little bit of grip, slightly longer lines but hold a little more speed. Yeah, rode a clean race. Super happy with it, super happy with my season, and nutrition was a big part of that. Getting all the carbs in, nothing that upset my stomach, and timing everything right.